What is up, you guys? Hope you're having an awesome day, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do a basic Scar SFX makeup. I'm going to be doing one on my hand, one on my nose and one on my lip, just to give you a feel of what each of them looks like and different bits you can add to them. Now today I'm only going to be showing you one technique, which is with this stuff here. It's called rigid collodion, and I'm not going to be using the latex today. If you want to see that, leave a like and let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me try it and show you with liquid latex. But today, that is what I'm going to be doing. So now that we're zoomed in, the first thing I'm going to do is line out where I want it with red. And I'm just using this angled brush here. I'm going to do my nose first. So I'm just going to show you. You mark out where you want it. It doesn't have to be a perfect line, just see where you want it. Just mark it out. And I'm also going to mark out my lip. Now you don't want to put it too far into your lips because you do not want to eat this stuff. It is not edible. The blood may be edible, but this stuff is not. Do not eat it. So I'm just going to put it a little bit on the outside of my lip and onto the existing lipstick that I've got. If you're doing any of this, put your makeup on first, because you are going to add a bit of foundation over this when you put the rigid collodion on, just to get rid of the excess eyeshadow that you may have put on. Next I'm going to add a little bit of black to it, just to give it a bit of a darker appearance, a bit more like a scar. And now we're going to add the rigid collodion. Now I don't use a brush for this, mostly because it dries really fast, so you have to apply it quite quick. So I'm just going to use the brush that they have in it, which is this little brush here. But yeah, as I said, it dries quite fast, so oh goodness. Now when you put this stuff on, don't put it all over your face, because it does actually feel like a scar, like not pain wise, but like the one on my lip, once it's dried and fixed, and if you're going out to a party or anything, you'll always be feeling your lip because it feels like you've got a divot in your lip. So you just add as many layers as you want until you feel happy with it. Now I feel the nose one is the most realistic one to pull off, as it is in such an obscure place that, and like the angle that you put in the blood and stuff, it actually makes it look real. Like when I did it for my DevCon vlog, that should be up by then, on the Sunday, quite a few of the store holders were like, "Are you okay? Like, do you want some paracetamol? It looks real." I actually need to get some more of this stuff, I'm running low. Also check if you're allergic to this stuff first. I didn't, I just kind of winged it, put it on my face and went out for the day and I was fine. But some of you may not be, so check, always check, liquid latex, rigid collodion, all of it. Make sure you check you're not allergic to it, because you don't want an actual scar. Also, before you apply this, make sure that you've got spirit gum remover or Prozade or something that can take this off. Do not peel it off. The feeling that you get when you peel off a plaster, imagine that, but times 30 the pain. And then you will end up with a scar on your nose or lip if you try this. It's not a good idea. Be careful when you eat with this one on as well. Like if you go to take a bite of a burger or something, it will stretch and like crack, because it actually feels like a scar. I remember eating at the weekend, I went to bite into a burger and it like kind of like cracked a little bit, like an actual scar, and I was like, ah! Right, while I'm waiting for the nose one to dry, I'm going to take a little bit of foundation on the end of a sponge, any kind of sponge, beauty blender, doesn't matter, and just dab it around the area. And the same for the nose one. Next step is to go back in with your red and black, but be a bit more precise this time. Put it right into the crack, crease. Now next is the fun part. Now it doesn't have to be coagulated blood. You can use stage blood or squirt blood or any kind of blood that you have, as long as you can fix it and put it in and it won't like trip everywhere and ruin all your clothes. I like this one because it's like all sticky and dries. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. Oh, that's a bit too much. A lot of that on a brush and start applying it in the wound. Now you can add as little or as much blood as you like. I like to add a lot because I'm just weird like that, but you don't have to. You can extend the lines a little bit with the blood, make it look more like a real scar. Like so. Instead of on my hand, I'm just going to show you a quick scar on my face here because it's going to take too long to move the camera and I can't be asked with that. So same steps, so you can skip this part if you want. Doing this because I can't be asked to do it on my hand because I'm lazy. Now be careful not to apply too much of this at once. Oh, my eye's stinging now. Oh. Be careful not to apply too much of this because I did it for DevCon on the Sunday and I put scars all down my face and I just kept applying layer after layer after layer and the right side of my face went numb for a bit and that wasn't good. I panicked. For the other two, while that one's drying, I'm just going to take, you can take either sponge, you can take this little one here, which is just like almost like a dishcloth sponge, and take a little bit of blood on the end of that. Now that's good for making grazes, but if you want a bit of redness, take just a triangle sponge and pick bits out of it and use blood on there. You can use eyeshadow on there, anything to get a little bit of redness. Is this dry? This one's dry. Give me a second. I'm just gonna dab. Just gonna dab it on. I apologise. That's the Ridge-Clodian done. Now add a little bit more red. Ah, that's not a mirror. Now feel free to make the blood messy, it doesn't have to be precise, because it is blood. So there, scars. Now I'm going to pour a little bit more blood to this one, because as I said, I'm just a weirdo. All the FX blood, all of it. Ooh. I just looked at myself on the screen and like the blood's glowing and it's like, can't move my face too much because if I move this cheek too much, it's like Now add a bit of grazing to my nose. So as you can see there, a bit of grazing like that. And do a little bit under the nose because you have broken your nose, so your nose will be bleeding. strong smell. Oh, probably should have read the back of that. Oh well, too late now. You just drag it across your face as well to make kind of like grazes like that. So you just drag it. Makes a graze effect. Now for the redness, I'm just going to take a little bit of eyeshadow, and that wasn't nearly enough. And dab it down in the area to create a little bit more redness. Like that. That is it. That is it, you guys. I'll zoom in a little bit. So you got the nose one for the lip, and you got one on your cheek as well, all these grazes. Now remember to fix them with fixative. I've got the Mayron kit, so it came with all of it, and make sure you got a remover, so this will hold it in place all day. Like, I'm not going to be wearing this for the rest of the day, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what else you want to see me do and if this was helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video, but for now, adios.